B final. This B final is loaded and the qualifying times are close. Some swimmers within reach of that zone cut of 108.55. And a 109.1. Nice improvement for Isabel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the 13-14 girls A final 100-yard butterfly. Swimming in lane 1 from the Chicago Wolfpack, Harper Rauch. Lane 2 from Minnetonka, Ambra Rinaldi. In lane 3 from Chicago, Mila Cho. Lane 4, our top qualifier from Edina, Maren Heitzman. Lane 5 from Edina, Eliana Gorski. Lane 6 from Minnetonka, Samantha Webster. Lane 7 from Empire, Hayden Benbow. And lane 8 from Chicago Wolfpack, Aisha Sunleitner. A final. Mila, Maren, and Eliana all faster than the zone cut this morning. Anybody out in a 32 low has got a great shot. And Maren with a nice 105.5 and a flock of zone cuts. Our next event is the women's 100-meter butterfly. D final. Lane 1, Chase Massimino. Lane 2, Madeline Gao. In lane 3, Vivian Schott. Lane 4, Margaret Hickey. Lane 5, Ashlyn Bolyard. Lane 6, Sasha Wiener. 7, Maddie Hetland. And lane 8, Alexis Ambrosino. And Madeline Gow of Rochester, a 105.81. C final. If any of you boys behind the blocks are waiting for the B final of the 100 fly, we're going to ask that you report over beside the diving well for your walkout. Here are the swimmers in the women's C final. Lane 1, Piper Cobes, Empire. Lane 2, Francesca Sanchez, Chicago. Lane 3, Brooke Olson of Minnetonka. Lane 4, Alexia Brockman, Chicago. Lane 5, Sophie Blixt of Rochester. Lane 6, Lydia Cameron, Edina. Lane 7, Kinsey Fitzgerald, Chicago. And lane 8, Fia Bossard, Empire. And a very nice 103.8 for Lydia Cameron. Here are the swimmers now in the B final. Swimming in lane 1 from South Metro Storm, Peyton Hultgren. Lane 2 from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Lane 3 from Aquajets, Bobby Simmons. In 4, Aquajets, Annabelle Wenzel. In 5, another Aquajet, Claire Wilkie. Lane 6 from Mako, Bella Johnson. Lane 7 from Empire, Clara Seaman. And lane 8 from Chicago Wolfpack, Joy Chang. B final. Great race here across the front four. And Claire Wilkie of Aquajets, a 102.75. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the women's 100 fly A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Rochester, Julia Ogren. In lane 2 from the University of Minnesota, Claire Reinke. In lane 3 from Edina, Adeline Biegler. In lane 4 from Empire, Lucy Velti. In lane 5 from Minnesota, Rachel Conley. Lane 6 from Edina, Faith Lama. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Siggy Naimo. And lane 8 from Empire, Kinley Baber. A final. Lucy in lane 4 bested the senior cut this morning. Claire, Adeline, Rachel, Faith, all of the great shot at that senior cut time of 1:00.19. And a 59.59 for Lucy. And some nice improvements across the board. Our next event, event 48, the boys, 13 and over 100-meter butterfly. Swimming in the B final in lane 3, Colin Siemens, Hurricanes. Lane 2, Levi Benson, Foxjets. Lane 5, Reed Robinson of Chicago. In lane 6, his teammate Jackson Kamen. B final. One quick reminder, coaches, you may probably are already aware, but the women's breaststroke has been reseeded. Your heat sheet is a yellow sheet. And if that is fresh news to you, go grab another coach and get yourself a correct heat sheet. And here comes Levi, a 108.2. Nice improvement. And now, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the 13-14 A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Jason Liu. Lane 2 from Empire, Warwick Kearns. Lane 3 from Foxjets, Cooper Stout. In lane 4 from Rochester, Elliott Leisure. Lane 5 from Rochester, Hudson Brennan. Lane 6 from Foxjets, Si Young Park. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Oliver Schueth. And in lane 8, swimming unattached out of North Suburban, Yusef Omar. A final. A couple of swimmers hit the zone cut this morning. It is a pretty salty 103.09. That's hauling the mail for a 13, 14-year-old. Elliott out at a 26.77. And 56.69, and that is a new state record for Elliott. Breaks a record set by Joshua Withers back in 2014. Congratulations, Elliott. And now the men's 100 butterfly. C final. Lane 1, Braxton Helmers, Aquajets. Lane 2, Robert Kim of Empire. Lane 3, Caden Nagel, Edina. Lane 4, Grady Evenson, Aquajets. Lane 5, Thompson Parlett, Rochester. Lane 6, Aiden Haverman, Southeast Metro Sharks. Lane 7, Alvin Yang of Edina. And lane 8, Ballard Brazil, Aquajets. Thompson Parlett of Rochester, under 58, 57.86. Now let's meet the B finalists. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Jerry Liu. In lane 2, Foxjets, Owen Lund. Lane 3, Aquajets, Peyton McGuire. In lane 4 from Empire, Colton Poe. In lane 5, Grant Robinson, Chicago. Lane 6, his teammate Alistair Guth. And one more member of the Wolfpack in lane 7, Max Moldovan. And lane 8 from Aquajets, Patrick Curran. B final. 690 out for Grant Robinson of Chicago. And a nice 57.5 for Alistair Guth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the blocks the A finalists in the men's 100 fly. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Jerry Shua. In lane 2 from Aquajets, Jamie Solt. In lane 3 from the University of Minnesota, Jaden Edmondson. In lane 4, top qualifier is from Aquajets, Nathan Carr. Lane 5 from North Suburban, Lucas McGann. Lane 6 from the Mantas, Elliot Bartell. Lane 7 from the Wolfpack, Danny Scott. And lane 8, Aquajets, Rohan D'Souza Larson. A final. Senior cut in this event is a 53.49. Out sub 26 for Lucas McGann. Coming on is Nathan Carr. Second will go to Jaden Edmondson. 55s. And now we cast our gaze to the west as we ready ourselves for the girls 13 and 14 50-meter breaststroke B final. In this B final, swimming in lane 1, Bellamy Mulcahy, North Suburban. Lane 2, Isabel Dubuque, North Suburban. Lane 3, Kylie Moldovan, Chicago. Lane 4, Nora Behrens, Riptide. Lane 5, Malia Long, Mantas. Lane 6, Brennan Masters, Foxjets. Lane 7, Hazley Johnson, Aquajets. And lane 8, Avery Bullman, Hurricanes. B final. And this is going to be as hot a B final as we've seen in the meet. Every swimmer in the A final has made their zone cut. And several of these swimmers are right knocking on the door of that zone cutoff time here in the B final. The cut time is a 37.59. And very close, very close. Let's welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the A final. Girls 13-14, 50 breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1 from Minnetonka, Liv Olchidbruns. In lane 2 from Empire, Melinda Zhang. In lane 3 from Edina, Riley Zastro. Lane 4, her teammate, Eliana Gorski. In lane 5 from Hurricanes, Nora Velkovich. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Kylie Chua. Lane 7 from Minnetonka, Rosalind Sen. And in lane 8 from the Chicago Wolfpack, Ellery Ekdahl. A final. And Ileana, 34.86. A little faster than she was this morning. And now on to the women's 50 breaststroke. G final. Lane 1, Kennedy Riley. Lane 2, Kaylee Johnson. Lane 3, Josie Lowe. Lane 4, Jane Hughes. 5, Mallory Knudsen. 6, Annabelle Ton. 7, Ainsley Francis. And 8, Alexis Ambrosino. And a tenth apart are Annabelle and Mallory. C final. Lane 1, Kira Bell. Lane 2, Morgan Thomas. In 3, Sophie Scroggins. 4, Maggie McNamara. 5, Grace Pye. 6, Mercy March. 7, Anaya Patkar. And lane 8, Serena D'Souza Larson. (36:18). Nice swim for Grace. Now swimming in the B final in lane 1, Ellie Katz, Edina. Lane 2, Carolyn DeLuca, Storm. Lane 3, Sydney Edwards, North Suburban. Lane 4, Mia Dengoski, Foxjets. Lane 5, Sophie Blixt, Rochester. Lane 7, Logan Haverman, Sams. Lane 7, Corinna Ton, Rochester. And lane 8, Britta Hoekness, North Star. B final. Sophie Blixt by a couple of feet at the flags. And a good reach at a 34.39 for Sophie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your A finalists. Swimming in lane 1 from Sems, Iris Sorensen Wagner. In lane 2 from North Suburban, Lauren Mackey. In lane 3 from the University of Minnesota, Ava Goodnow. In lane 4, our top qualifier from Edina, Catherine Pulaski. Lane 5 from Minnesota, Kira Mullins. Lane 6 from North Star, Delaney Nelius. In lane 7 from Chicago, Julietta Tracy. And lane 8 from Chicago, Brooke Witt. A final. In the prelims, Catherine Pulaski bettered the senior national time of 32.29. And Catherine 32.26. 32.93 for Ava Goodnow. And now, 50 breaststroke for the 13-14 boys. Our B final. In lane 1, Jackson Kamen, Chicago. Lane 2, Cullen Lapsley, North Suburban. In lane 3, Mason Kenyon Perry of Aquajets. Lane 4, Leon Yuan, Minnetonka. Lane 5, Lucas Carr, Aquajets. Lane 6, Dylan Rattler, Chicago. Lane 7, Brandon Kell, Aquajets. And lane 8, Galen Moretta, Hurricanes. B final. Ahead by a head at the flags is Leon, and he reaches in 35-42. And now welcome to the blocks, the swimmers in the 13-14A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Lucas Jones. In lane 2 from Aquajets, Jason Liu. In lane 3 from the South Metro Storm, Emmett Bodette. In lane 4 from Rochester, our top qualifier, Hudson Brennan. In lane 5 from Foxjets, Soo-Young Park. Lane 6 from Rochester, Max Nemergut. Lane 7 from the Wolfpack, Matthew Ambrosino. And in lane 8 from Riptide, Tucker Case. A final. Our top 4 qualifiers all underneath the zone cut, led by Rochester's Hudson Brennan. We'll see if we can add some more. 34.59 is the time to beat. And Hudson with a terrific 31.41. Only 0.6 of a second off of the state record. Next up is the men's 50 breaststroke. C final. Lane 1, William Zuo. Lane 2, Alexander Slizacek. Lane 3, Alex Pershin. Lane 4, Gabe Brodeen. Lane 5, Eli Holmes. Lane 6, Cameron Nagel. Lane 7, Aiden Lutman. And lane 8, Sebastian Wood. Teammates Gabe and Eli. And a 1-2 for Rochester in the C final. Now, the swimmers in the B final. Lane 1, Stevie Grood, Wolfpack. Lane 2, Talon McFarland, Aquajets. Lane 3, Eli Drews, Aquajets. Lane 4, Noah Palinkovic, Aquajets. Lane 5, Grady Bartfried, Rochester. Lane 6, Finn Novak, Sams. Lane 7, Luca Arcilla, Hurricanes. And lane 8, Gabrielle Palinkovic, swimming unattached out of Aquajets. B final. And Finn Novak of Sams, a 30.6. And now, please welcome to the box your A finalist in the men's 50 breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1 from the Chicago Wolfpack, Andrew Areola. In lane 2, his teammate Larry Rattler. In lane 3, from the University of Minnesota, Max Schreier. In lane 4, his teammate with a national cut this morning, Luke Mahalik. In lane 5, also from Minnesota, Tyler Hansen. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Rohan D'Souza Larson. Lane 7 from Rochester, Bennett Krukeberg. And in lane 8 from Aquajets, Noah Landry. As mentioned, Luke Mahalik of the Gophers got his senior national cut this morning, going 28-29, and that is the cut. And Luke 28-35 as he sweetens his seed time for nationals. Our next event, event 51. This is girls 13-14, 200 back. Swimming in the B final, Josie Bartfried of Rochester. Lane 2, Margot Bryan, Edina. Lane 3, Lucy Decker, Edina. Lane 4, Olivia Zhou, Aquajets. Lane 5, Shima Uto, Wolfpack. Lane 6, Lily Guerrera, Aquajets. Lane 7, Amelia Scott of Edina. And lane 8, Elena Mendoza, Edina. B final. Olivia Zhou with a healthy lead going into the 150. And she should have a nice improvement. Maybe looking at about a 234 or 5. And call me Nostradamus, 234.47. And now let's welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the A final. Girls 2 back. Swimming in lane 1 from Foxjets, Lottie Smith. In lane 2 from Empire, Melinda Zhang. Lane 3 from Chicago, Harper Rauch. In lane 4, a zone cut this morning in qualifying from Aquajets, Lilu Thompson. In lane 5 from the Wolfpack, also a cut this morning, Kennedy Fitzgerald. In lane 6, Aquajets, Lila Schultz. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Allie Baker. And in lane 8 from Minnetonka, Mary Bow. A final. Lilu cruised a little bit this morning, taking it easy in the middle of the event. She is out faster than she was this morning. Kennedy Fitzgerald of Chicago, considerably faster than she was this morning. Shaping up to be a nice race here. Nice underwater by Lilu. And Lilu taking over, outsplitting Kennedy by a second and a half. And Lilu, 2:22.13. Nice time for Lilu. Personal record by a couple seconds. Next up, the women's 200 backstroke. D final. In lane 1, Ainsley Francis, Aquajets. Lane 2, Maddie Gow, Rochester. Lane 3, Maddie Hetland, Hurricanes. In 4, Ellen McLeese, Edina. Lane 5, Keely Wheeler, Minnetonka. Lane 6, Helen Liu, Hurricanes. Lane 7, Gracie Bartholomew, Minnetonka. And lane 8, Sylvia White, Hurricanes. Going to be a fun last 50 as the four swimmers in the middle of the pool all going to turn pretty much right together. Maddie Hetland of Hurricanes, a slight lead. And a little bit of outside surprise over there in lane 8. Maddie's Hurricanes teammate Sylvia White making a little noise. But this one's going to belong to Maddie. She drops from a 36.9 to a 31.7. Now the C final. Lane 1, Kaylee Von Ruden, Aquajets. In 2, Madison Carr, Aquajets. Lane 3, Emily Alberts, Edina. Lane 4, Bree Harvey, Minnetonka. In 4, Sasha Wiener of Empire. Lane 6, Sam Mondras, Wolfpack. Lane 7, Avery Recker, Minnetonka. And lane 8, Megan Gillard, Aquajets. Sasha, a little bit of a lead here at the 100. And coming home, Sasha dialing up the stroke rate. And a nice 5-second improvement for Sasha. Here are the swimmers in the B final. Lane 1, Jane Hughes, Aquajets. Lane 2, Alexia Brockman, Wolfpack. Lane 3, Mackenzie Kaufenberg, Aquajets. Lane 4, Maddie Timson of Empire. Lane 5, Tatum Ludke, Academy Bullets. Lane 6, Finley Glennon, Empire. Lane 7, Shay Murphy, Aquajets. And Lane 8, Piper Cobes, Empire. B final. And a little synchronized swimming show going on lanes 2 through 5. 110s at the 100. And stroke for stroke, Mackenzie and Maddie. And it is Mackenzie by a tenth and a fraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks, the A finalists in the women's 200 back. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Ivy Solt. In lane 2 from the Wolfpack, Brianna Mingwang. Lane 3 rather, Ashlyn Bolliard of Empire. In lane 4 from the University of Minnesota, Elise Jacobs. Lane 5 from Minnetonka, Morgan Rather. 6, Minnetonka's Henley Hatsung. Lane 7 from the Wolfpack, Lipa Nyara. And lane 8, also from the Chicago Wolfpack, Livia Kramer. A final. Our top qualifier, Elise Jacobs, came into the meet with a seed time just about 0.4 of a second off of the senior cut. She cruised the prelims, and it will be fun to see what she can do here in the A final. The cut is a 2:14.59. Morgan out in the 105. Elise at the 7. And Elise coming on. Morgan hanging in. Dead heat at the flags. And the touch to Elise Jacobs, 2:17.3. Our next event is 52 boys, 200 backstroke. Swimming in the B final. Lane 3, Connor Zuli, Rochester. Lane 4, Maddox Friend, Aquajets. Lane 5, Levi Benson, Foxjets. And lane 6, Devin Tholen, Mantas. B final. and a 2:29. Nice improvement there for Maddox. And a time drop also for Levi. And now let's meet the finalists in the A final. 13-14, 200 back. Swimming in lane 1 from Hurricanes, Colin Siemens. In lane 2 from Aquajets, Wyatt Malman. Lane 3 from Rochester, Landon Lasek. In lane 4 from Rochester, Elliott Leisure. Lane 5 from Aquajets, Mason Kenyon Perry. Lane 6 from Chicago, Cyrus Lynn. Lane 7 from Edina, Mark Peters. And lane 8 from North Suburban, Samuel Snyder. A final. And Elliott looks like he is going after it. The state record is a 2:06.52. And that dates back to 2016, set by Edina's Peter Larson. 28.88, pretty aggressive pace. .76 and just under 32 for that last split. Barring a significant crash here, we are going to see another state record for Elliott. And there it is, 2:02.66. State record. Congratulations, Elliott. Just for reference, the national age group record, 2:00.28. So that has got to be one of the fastest 200 backs swum in this age group ever. Next up is the men's 15 and over 200 back. C final. In lane 1, Garrett Jensen of Foxjets. Lane 2, Harrison Taylor, Minnetonka. Lane 3, Kai Meta, Edina. Lane 4, Maddox Acevedo, Mako. Lane 5, Blake Moss, Sems. Lane 6, Jasper Barone, Rochester. Lane 7, Soren Wilkes of North Star. And lane 8, Thompson Parlett of Rochester. And in a very tight one, Maddox Acevedo of Mako by 15/100ths ahead of Blake Moss. Now here are the swimmers in the B final. Swimming in lane 1, Alvin Yang of Edina. Lane 2, Tucker Holmes, Rochester. Lane 3, Josh Battison of Empire. Lane 4, Nathan Carr, Aquajets. Lane 5, Zhaowen Shua, Aquajets. Lane 6, Patrick Curran, Aquajets. Lane 7, Kale Cho, Chicago Wolfpack. And lane 8, Wyatt Madsen of North Star. B final. Your attention, coaches, the 800s and 1500s have been seated. Heat sheets are available at the clerk table. So again, 800s and 1500s have now been seated, and your heat sheet is available for you at the clerk, of course. a sneaky hot second half for Kale Cho over in lane 7. Great last 100 for a 2:09.1. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks. The swimmers in our A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Noah Landry. Lanes 2 through 7 are all University of Minnesota Golden Gophers. Lane 2, Jaden Heinlein. Lane 3, Ethan Kosine. Lane 4, Ryan Slonak. Lane 5, Joey Tepper. Lane 6, Luke Brennan. Lane 7, Ian Steffen. And in lane 8 from Rochester, Brent Dahl. A final. Both Ryan Slonak and Joey Tepper have their senior cuts in this event. Ethan Kosine made a run at it this morning, dropped 2.5 seconds, and just 0.8 away. Jaden Heinlein going out with Ryan. Mid-59s. And Ryan pulling away. And at 2:00.81. Jaden with the best time. Joey with an improvement. Now we're on to the girls 200-meter freestyle, event 13. No, event 53. Swimming in the B final. Eloise Seaman from Empire. Lane 2, Maya Pei from Aquajets. Lane 3, Amelia Schultz, Edina. Lane 4, Samantha Webster, Minnetonka. Lane 5, Lily Guerrera, Aquajets. Lane 6, Natalie Christ, Edina. Lane 7, Ella Kramer, Chicago. And lane 8, Scarlett Rosen, Edina. the 100, Lily Guerrera, leading the field by a little bit with a 106.2. Zone cut in this event is a 2:17.79. Everybody in the A final was under the cut. In addition, in this final, Samantha Webster qualified under the cut. So we'll keep an eye as we could have more zone cuts out of this heat. Here comes Lily. We're looking for a 17.7, and there it is. Eloise, Amelia, Samantha, Lily, and Ella, all with zone cuts. Now let's meet the field in the A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Minnetonka, Ellen Vergen. In lane 2 from Chicago Wolfpack, Kennedy Fitzgerald. In lane 3 from Empire, Hayden Benbow. Lane 4, our top qualifier from Aquajets, Livy Solt. In lane 5 from Edina, Marin Heitzman. Lane 6 from Chicago Wolfpack, Mila Chow. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Lilu Thompson. And lane 8 from Chicago, Avery Hickey. A final. Livy out in a 102.7, and she is known for her second half. And Livy 209.50. And now the women's 200 freestyle, 15 and over. G final. Lane 1, Greta Mukalanovic, Chicago. Lane 2, Vivian Schott, Aquajets. Lane 3, Henley Hatsung, Minnetonka. Lane 4, Bella Johnson, Mako. Lane 5, Sophie Katz, Edina. Lane 6, Huizhu Kim, Foxjets. Lane 7, Kinsley Fitzgerald, Wolfpack. And lane 8, Maggie McNamara of Mako. Sophie on track for a nice time drop from her prelim swim. And a nice 211 for Sophie. That is a nice drop. And the C final. In lane 1, Brooklyn Johnson, Chicago. Lane 2, her teammate, Chase Massimino. Lane 3, Aquajets, Isabel Lane. Lane 4, North Suburban, Sydney Edwards. Lane 5, Evie Bossart of Empire. Lane 6, Lydia Cameron, Edina. Lane 7, Peyton Hultgren of South Metro Storm. And lane 8, Fia Bossart of Empire. And another nice swim for Lydia Cameron, who's had 2 outstanding finals tonight. 2:10.8 for Lydia. Now here are the swimmers in the B final. In lane 1, Bree Harvey, Minnetonka. Lane 2, Claire Wood, Chicago. Lane 3, Lauren Mackey, North Suburban. Lane 6, Livia Kramer, Chicago Wolfpack. Lane 5, her teammate Joy Chang. Lane 6, from the University of Minnesota, Paige Marine. Lane 7, Aquajets, Grayson Andreen. And in lane 8, from Chicago, Margaret Hickey. B final. Livia Kramer looks like she may be closing in on her teammate Joy. Lauren Mackey of North Suburban also looking to make things interesting. And Joy puts together a nice last 50. Finished strong, 2:06.86. A big improvement over her prelim swim. And now here are the swimmers in the A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Rochester, Julia Ogren. In lane 2 from Aquajets, Claire Wilkie. In lane 3 from Edina, Adeline Biegler. In lane 4, our top qualifier from the University of Minnesota, Katie McCarthy. In lane 5 from Empire, Lucy Velty. Lane 6 from Edina, Faith Lama. Lane 7 from Aquajets, Ivy Solt. And lane 8 from Empire, Kinley Baber. A final. Lucy and Katie. Locked up in another duel. And Katie making a little bit of a move here at the 100. 59-7 and 59-8. Katie with a shot at getting under 202. She can bring this back. Senior cut is a 201.19. And a 201.56 for Katie. Very close, very solid swim. Our next event is the boys 200 freestyle. Swimming in the B final. In lane 1 from Minnetonka, Aiden Conley. In lane 2, Reagan Pierce, Aquajets. In lane 3, Yusef Omar, unattached out of North Suburban. In lane 4, Robert Hageman, Hurricanes. Lane 5, Eamon Huey, Edina. Lane 6, Mark Peters, Edina. Lane 7, Leon Yuan, Minnetonka. And lane 8, Oscar Peterson of Edina. B final. And it looks like things are tightening up here a little bit. Robert Hageman still in the lead. Eamon Huey close behind. Yusef Omar close behind him. Robert with a 2:12.9. Nice 3-second drop. And now let's meet the swimmers in the A final. Swimming in lane 1 for Chicago, Dylan Rattler. In lane 2 from Chicago, Matthew Ambrosino. In lane 3 from the South Metro Storm, Emmett Bodette. Lane 4 from Empire, Warwick Kearns. Lane 5, Chicago's Cyrus Lynn. Lane 7 from North Suburban, Samuel Snyder. Lane 7, Aquajets, Oliver Schuett. And in lane 8 from Medina, Jax Irby. A final. Warwick with a big lead. He had his zone cut this morning, and he will improve on that by a bunch. 2:05.19. Nice swim for Warwick Kearns. We are now on to the men's 200 freestyle. C final. In lane 1, Grady Bart-Freed, Rochester. Lane 2, Will Leisure, Rochester. Lane 3, Danny Scott of Chicago. Lane 4, his teammate Grant Robinson. Lane 5, Cole Hansen of Empire. Lane 6, Bennett Krukeberg of Rochester. Lane 7, Tucker Holmes of Rochester. And lane 8, Andrew Areola of Chicago. So Leisure taking the lead into the 150. And Grant Robinson just gets his fingertips in there. 2:00.96, big time improvements in that heat. Now the swimmers in the B final. Lane 1, Ballard Brazil, Aquajets. Lane 2, Josiah March, Aquajets. Lane 3, Max Moldovan, Chicago. Lane 4, his teammate Charlie Callie. Lane 5, Josh Battison of Empire. Lane 6, Caden Nagel, Edina. Lane 7, Noah Palinkovic, Aquajets. And lane 8, Peyton McGuire, Aquajets. B final. Caden Nagel going to have a nice one here. And there's a 158.18. Big final swim for Caden. And now let's welcome to the blocks the swimmers in the A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Chicago, Alistair Guth. In lane 2, University of Minnesota, Tyler Hansen. In lane 3, also Minnesota, Luke Brennan. Lane 4, top qualifier is also a Golden Gopher, Joey Tepper. Lane 5, Minnesota's Joe Poyak. And one more Golden Gopher in lane 6, Jaden Edmondson. In lane 7, from Rochester, Kai Joyner. And in lane 8, from Chicago, Ashton Bokey. A final. Kai Joyner, the youngster from Rochester, going out like there's no second 100. 53.82 for Kai. And Kai hanging in there so far. And he turns a second and plus ahead of Jaden. And Jaden Edmondson, 150.52. That is only about 5 or 6 tenths of a second off of the senior national cut. A nice swim for Jaden. Our next event is the 400-yard individual medley, girls 13-14. Swimming in the B final. In lane 3 from Empire, Isabel Ye. In 4 from Empire, Eloise Seaman. In lane 5 from Minnetonka, Samantha Webster. Samantha leads the group into the breaststroke, but Looks like Eloise has got it going. And as suspected, Eloise rocking the breaststroke. And Eloise, a full 11 seconds faster than her morning swim. In fact, improvements across the board. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blocks. The swimmers in the A final. 13-14, 400 IM. Swimming in lane 1 from Aquajets, Maya Pai. In lane 2 from Sems, Olivia Van Gilder. Lane 3 from Edina, Riley Zastro. In lane 4 from Chicago Wolfpack, Harper Roush. Lane 5 from Edina, Ileana Gorski. Lane 6 from Chicago, Ella Kramer. Lane 7 from Edina, Willa Mosier. And in lane 8 from Minnetonka, Liv Olchenbruns. A final. This morning, 3 swimmers went under the zone cut. Riley, Harper, and Ileana. Ella Kramer of Chicago was very close. Nagorski parlayed an outstanding breaststroke leg into a lead, but Harper looks like she may be closing in. This could be fun. And staying close, but Harper will get to the wall with a 5:12, and a nice improvement also for Ileana. Riley improves her time as well. And there's a zone cut for Ella Kramer. Congratulations, Ella. Now here are the swimmers in the women's 15 and over 400 IM B final. Swimming in lane 3, Keely Wheeler, Minnetonka. In lane 4, Evie Bozart, Empire. And lane 5, Nora Cordum of Aquajets. Lane 6, Mallory Knudsen of Minnetonka. B final. Ivy improves her morning swim by 5 seconds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the finals, the A finalists in the women's 400 IM. Swimming in lane 1 for the Aquajets, Kayla Haycraft. In lane 2, Empire, Maddie Timpson. In lane 3, from Aquajets, Morgan Thompson. In lane 5, from Minnesota, Katie McCarthy. In lane 5, from Empire, Clara Seaman. In lane 6, from Chicago, Colleen Tracy. Lane 7, from Chicago Wolfpack, Joey Dum. And lane 8, from Chicago, Sam Mondres. A final. Katie McCarthy under the senior national cut this morning by a couple of seconds. This morning at the 200, Katie was 2:18, and she is ahead of that pace now, obviously. Katie by a full 3 seconds ahead of her prelim swim. Her PR is a 4:46.27. And remember, she swam the 200 freestyle not long ago. This is a tough double. Personal best, 4:46.27. And I think we're going to have a new one. And there it is, 4:45.78. New personal record for Katie McCarthy. And she improves her national cut time. 4:57 for Claire of Empire. Maddie Timpson with a nice 3-second improvement over her morning swim. So next up is the boys 13-14 400-yard individual medley. And let's welcome our A finalists to the blocks, please. Swimming in lane 2 from Aquajets, Matthew Duanmu. In lane 3 from Aquajets, Jason Liu. In lane 4, our top qualifier from Rochester, Elliott Leisure. Lane 5 from Rochester, Hudson Brennan. Lane 6 from Aquajets, Lucas Carr. And rounding out the Aquajets Rochester dual meet is Lucas Jones. A final. This morning, Elliott blew through the zone cut. Obviously, his aspirations are significantly higher. we'll see here shortly how Elliott dials up this last 100. The way he is swimming, he's got a 100 backstroke tomorrow. That could be a real fun moment to see. So maybe conserve a little energy. And Elliott with a 52. Good solid swim. Next up, in just a minute. We'll introduce to you the swimmers in the men's B final. In the men's B final, swimming in lane 2, Tyler Hultgren, South Metro Storm. Lane 3, Cameron Nagel, Edina. Lane 4, Kai Mehta, Edina. Lane 5, Harrison Peak, Empire. And Josh Peters, Edina. B final. size 54 for Kai. And now, please welcome to the blocks our final splash of the evening, the men's 400 IM A final. Swimming in lane 1 from Rochester, Jasper Barone. In lane 2 from Aquajets, Owen Lund. In 3 from Rochester, Kai Joyner. In 4 from the Chicago Wolfpack, Kale Cho. In lane 5 from Edina, Josh Heckler. Lane 6 from Edina, Alex Alaco. Lane 7 from Empire, Colton Poe. And lane 8 from Rochester, Grady Bergfried. A final. Always a little hard to tell in events like this how hard swimmers go in the prelims if there's not much risk of not making the finals. So we may have some surprises here. Just in case, the senior cut is a 4:24.7. Kai Joyner, a nice 4:33 at the end of a long day. Some nice improvements for Kai and Owen, Kale, and Josh. And that concludes our evening session for day 3. We will look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning. Same schedule. Doors open at 7. Pool warm up at 7:15 and meet. No, doors open at 7. Deck at 7:15. Warm up at 7:30 and first event at 9. The competition pool is now closed and the diving well will